Alright, so I want to share with you guys a little 1-2 combo that I've been using in my warm-up. And I got the idea from Mack Shank actually for the second component in this. The first one is from Stu McGill, but I just find that when you put the two of them together, you tend to get a really good response from the spine specifically. And this is great if you've been sitting, whether you have a long drive to the gym or you work a desk all day or you drive a lot during the day. This is just a really good combo to start out with to get your spine moving and get it a little bit more fluid and mobile. And this becomes especially important in the mornings when there's this phenomenon which takes place during the night, which is called weeping lubrication. And that's essentially where the water within the intervertebral discs, little discs in between your vertebra, actually gets slowly pushed out during the day. This is a normal phenomenon due to the effect of gravity pushing down on your spinal column and generating that compressive force. It just pushes out the fluid. Overnight, your discs will reabsorb that fluid and they'll actually be slightly larger. So in the morning, it's very important to get some movement going through your spine to make sure that all the musculature around it is turned on and active, since there is potentially a higher amount of pressure within each disc due to the higher amount of water. So here's the 1-2 combo. Initially, you're going to start with a cat-camel position, toes tucked, knees under hips, hands under shoulders, and then you want to actively push into the floor. Think about driving your sternum up towards the ceiling, tuck your chin and exhale. And then as you extend, you're going to lead the head, drive the head up, and then focus on arching globally through the spine. When I say globally, I mean not just at your upper back and not just at your lower back, but together, upper and lower, and then reverse it. You can also go laterally. And as you do that, try to squeeze and activate each oblique to increase the stretch on the opposite side. So you're going to put all three of them together. And just work on moving through those positions. See how it feels. See if one side is tighter than another based upon how your lats are feeling that day or your spinal erectors. You know, no sets or reps, but just go by feel, listen to your body, and pay attention. Part 2. For this guy, it's Mack Shank's Thoracic Bridge, which he has made popular here with a reach. But the other component which I've seen him utilize a lot is actually an overhead reach, which really opens up your upper back and your thoracic spine. And then exhaling, you can add the reach open as well. Try to activate the muscles within your upper back as you're reaching and opening up. Add a reach underneath. There's a lot you can do with that. You can even tie in the neck, so as you reach overhead, rotate the neck. And I found that's a really, really good 1-2 combo to just open up that thoracic spine, get good extension, work on controlling that extension, and then you can flow into a whole lot of other positions. Like I said, you start here, and you can simply go into your thoracic bridge. I mean, you could flow into, you know, single leg work, downward dog. You could even go into, you know, pigeon pose. Or, as I've talked about in other videos, 90-90 hip shift. Work through that. There's a lot. Again, this is where we're starting to develop this 5-minute flow concept that Max has talked about so much. I have another video on the channel about it. But just even more ideas to get you thinking along those lines, that warm-up doesn't have to be structured X, Y, and Z, do these exercises in this order. There should be a general template in terms of, here we're starting on all fours, this good solid position, and then we're building out to these other positions as we begin to generate stability through our torso and then get mobility through our limbs. But that's just kind of a few ideas to get you thinking through your warm-up. How can I approach this a little bit differently, and where do these specific concepts apply?